Hi, I'm Kanika Taneja here in front of you, telling you how music affected my life. Um, Initially, I started as a lyrics artist. I used to write lyrics, as in some genre poems. Initially, it was not my passion, but when I started it with writing some poems for my mom, my dad, my nephew. Then when I was like going to school, when I was in my school, I used to write poems for my teachers, teachers day and all. Then I spoke some poems. There was a stage show assembly, school assembly that we had, and I used to write poems and I used to speak it over there. And there were some people like my school principal and my teachers. They were like so impressed with that they just guided me that I should pursue it as a part-time career because I was actually very good at writing poetry. So that is how I basically came into music and lyrics. Then yes, I also liked dancing and singing songs when I was sad, when I was happy, or when I was a little frustrated with my studies, as we all usually are. So I used to listen to the music. I used to get rejuvenated. It used to energize me with some new kind of energy. I don't know how, but then I used to start loving it, and then I started up with then I switched from poems to writing lyrics for songs. I also gave my lyrics in some kind of albums, and it somehow turned out to be very good, and that is how it became my passion.
Well, I've been playing music for about 10 years now, and ever since I was a kid, the first thing that I can actually remember is that I used to listen to music, and both of my parents used to listen to music, and both of my parents sing as well. My father plays the flute, and my mom sings. So, I mean, we have a very strong connection with music, and the one thing that really intrigues me about music is that it's extremely soothing. And there are n number of combinations that can be made out of the various notes, and the combinations, they are very harmonious, and it is something that I can really connect to. I have a really strong passion that I have, that I can connect with music. Whenever I listen to music, I feel so relaxed and soothed, and I can just forget any tension that I have in life. So it kind of takes me to a mystical realm where I can actually be myself, and I can connect with the music. So that is something that I really feel that is important for me.
Music strengthens our willpower also. When I think, see, personally with me, when I think that it is the limit. I just cannot proceed behind it. So this is my limit, and I just cannot do beyond. Do this work. Work beyond this point. So when I listen to music, I don't know. It provides me. I don't know. It provides me some kind of that energy that it enhances my willpower.
There are times when people are depressed and they are saddened by something in their life, and there are songs with lyrics that they can relate to, that they can actually pull them out of depression. And the one unique thing about music is that it can evoke emotion. And even people, even if they're not able to understand what is going on within them, they can listen to a song, to its lyrics, and they can actually relate with those lyrics, and it kind of helps them understand what they're going through. So that is something that is again truly incredible, because writers are extremely creative with writing lyrics, and they are in touch with their inner soul, with their inner self. And maybe some things that we feel but we can't put them in words, we hear from songs and the lyrics, and that's something again that really helps us, give us a deeper understanding of what we are feeling and what we truly are.
I am able to actually perform better, and I set milestones for myself. If I have this milestone, okay, I'll be able to perform work only till this point. But when 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 I listen to the music, when I listen to the music which energizes me, or which enthusiasm, adds enthusiasm, it actually I am able to set different, rather more milestone for myself, and then I try to reach those milestones by, I don't know how, but yes, it has that kind of energy that boosts my enthusiasm.
One thing that I think about music that is truly important for me is that it helps build concentration. And I used to do this myself when I was in school. While doing my mathematics, I used to listen to music, and that I believe is something that research shows that helps you build your concentration. And a case in point is that when people are driving, at times it is found that people drive better if they're listening to music while driving, and they can do their work better if they're listening to music. And of course, mathematics, as I took it as an example, when I used to listen to music while doing my while attempting questions in mathematics, it used to help me concentrate harder. I don't know how it works, but it does work that way.
Ever seen a movie without music, or even if a movie is produced without adding that music to a film or to a movie or a documentary, that it doesn't seem interesting, yeah, right? So if we are watching a movie, okay, or let's say a TV series, okay, if we do not hear songs, or there is no music, or there are no background tunes to it, we don't like it. We find it like it is so boring, or had music being added to it, or have had music tunes being added to it, it would have been more interesting. So I think yes, music is very, very important. Even when you go out, when you are with your loved ones and you're trying romance and all. So when there is music, light music behind that magical moment, yes, you do feel that romance, and when you are emotional, you like emotional music, those sad songs and all, according to your mood. So music, it adds that magical moments, it adds that taste to your life. It just changes, not I won't say changes, but yes, it affects your life for good.
We cannot imagine our life without music. And in terms of, if you talk about celebrations, there is no such celebration that is ever done without music. And if we talk about today, I mean, we have DJs and we have these artists who perform at weddings and birthday ceremonies, and there's so many ways that people celebrate music, but that is today. If you talk about historical times and ancient times as well, people did not have the technology that we have today. However, they did have their own version of their music. They had made their own acoustic instruments, and they used to play those instruments. Even in the Egyptian culture, the Indians, any culture of the world, if you talk about the previous times, they had their own instruments which are unique to those cultures. And I feel that music, I think it goes all the way ever since the advent of human civilization, ever since the early man turned into the Homo sapien. I think since then we have this innate connection with music that strengthens our bonds with it, and it helps us be in touch more with ourselves.
Even when we watch cricket, or when we watch football or anything, we have cheerleaders, okay, and we have music. Yes, we even have music for the sports. Why is that? So that is because when the sports person work, when they are playing, that they are tired by running, by playing. So that bit of music, that bit of music, it provides them relaxation. When they are tired, it provides them that relaxation that they are able to continue after that. They're able to play better after that. So you can also try this. When you will be stressed, or when you have to do some work and you are like very frustrated or very tired, just try listening to the relaxing music, and trust me that you'll be able to overcome that, and you'll be able to perform better. Music is that thing.
Another common thing is that whenever people who work out in the gym, whenever you see people working out in the gym, they actually listen to music, and that's an integral part of working out. and that mainly is because it helps you concentrate harder. And the significance here is that when you work out, it puts a lot of stress and strain on your body and your muscles, and at times you feel like giving up. But since you're listening to music, your body is in rhythm with the music, and it kind of helps you get into the rhythm when you're pumping iron, and it helps you work even harder, and you can do more sets in a single go. If you do it without music, you won't be able to do it. So the significance just doesn't lie into entertainment, but it physically helps us as well to do any task that we want to.
So, I don't think that there is any field, be it music, be it be it documentaries, be it sports, be it romance, be it emotional sides, be it your household. I don't think that there is any field which does not have music associated with it. So, I think music, yes, it puts life to all the parts, to all the spheres of our lives.
People allow their emotions to be affected by music, and this puts a great deal of responsibility on the shoulders of musicians, because when people listen to a certain kind of music with certain types of lyrics, it changes their perspective towards life. And there have been a number of cases where people with, if they are on a mental decline and if they're in depression, they can actually come out of it. And at times it happens that if people are not confident, they can listen to a piece of music or a song and they feel confident and they feel that they can do something. I'd like to give examples on so many artists have written songs on love and time after love and breakups, and they have written songs to give strength to people so that they can be stronger even after a breakup, and so that they can know that this is not the end of the world. And it mostly happens for teenagers, because for them, they feel that everything that goes wrong is the end of the world. But they need to understand that that is not the end, that's just the beginning. And music can give them that perspective. That is something that's again very significant that I feel about music.
Music is that art of life, it helps us keep the stress balanced, it helps to build up immunity and to cure a lot of diseases. You might have heard about the word called music therapy. So music therapy is, being followed by many hospitals in the entire world, to cure cancer patients, to cure ADD diseases in, children. And, when we are in stress, or when people have a problem of high blood pressure, or, something, that they are very stressful, feeling a lot of stress in brain. So music is that thing that helps you to cure all these problems. So basically music is a solution to all the problems in your life. What happens is music has, when we hear the music beats, it stimulates the brain wave in our brains. How does that happen is, when we hear loud music, with faster beats, it helps, it stimulates the brain wave that enhances the concentration power of our brains and helps, it stimulates the brain to work faster. Okay, and when we are stressed, we should listen to a very relaxing mode of music that relaxes the brain waves, through which we are able to counter the stressing part which we have in our lives. See, we all are very busy individuals. We have our household activities. We have we have to handle our office, children. Everybody have a lot of responsibilities in his or her lives. So if you are stressed, if you are frustrated, or if you are feeling drained of energy.
If we consider the health effects of music, I think they simply cannot be denied. I'd like to quote some examples here. There have been, again, cases where people who've been in coma for so long, and when they listen to their favorite artist or music that they had actually liked, and doctors recommend that you play the same kind of music when they're in coma, and by just listening to that music, they can actually snap out of the coma. And there have been many examples for this thing. A recent example that I came across was a girl who really loved and enjoyed listening to Bryan Adams. And she was in a coma, and the family members used to play the songs of Bryan Adams for her. And just one fine day, she snapped out of the coma. And Bryan Adams flew all the way to meet her when he came to know about the news. And that was something that was truly amazing.
Just listen to the music, and then you'll be able to handle everything. With the help of music, we'll be able to, get rid of many diseases that see, when we have blood pressure, we go to doctors, we take so many medicines, and we take therapies and all. But with the help of music, we'll be able to, without the help of medicines, without anything, without going to doctor, just listening to the relaxing music, we'll be able to balance that stress in our lives. So music, I would say, it is magical for me. It is that thing through which I handle all the responsibilities. See, when we have so much of work to do, we are not able to balance it. We get frustrated, we get irritated, and we scold our counterparts, we scold our children and all. But when we listen to that music, it relaxes us. We are able to feel that yes, everything is okay. We can handle everything in our way. So I think with the help of music, yes, you are able to do balance in your life. You are able to maintain that balance.
But sometimes people go into depression by listening to sad songs, especially after a breakup. And they're so much into feeling sad and gloomy that they keep listening to songs that are actually sad and are based on breakup. But they need to learn to let go, because they're so depressed that they don't want to change it, and they'll just keep listening to those songs and they'll keep crying, and that is something that I don't think is really good. But music should be used to build you up and not pull you down. So they need to learn to let go of that kind of music and try to listen to something else that can actually build them up, that can actually help them to come out of that breakup and start afresh. Praise and worship is very important for religion, and it's an integral part, I'd say, for every religion that we have. There is this part of praise and worship where the devotees, they get together, they sing songs, they sing hymns, and they praise the Almighty God. And it in itself is an important part. And it is said that God truly loves music, and angels are also, they are signified with, not signified. Angels are represented to have harps and instruments with them as well, and they as well play music. So, in the point of view of religion, also music is extremely important, and it kind of prepares our hearts to receive the word of God, so that we can get closer to God. And in a way, I would say that music actually brings us closer to God. And not just that, but it also brings us closer to nature as well. So in that case, music is certainly important.
So hence, I think that music is that part, not just my life, of everybody's life, for you, for me, and for everyone else. Energizes us, that helps us to cure stress, cure everything, for diseases, for our immunity, for heart patients, for cancer patients, for working, for yes, when we are in schools or when we are in college, when we are with our loved ones, whether we are in sports, whether we are in working environment, whether we are in hospitals. So music is that thing which is there everywhere in all the fields, in the lives of all the people.
So now that we've already established that music is an integral part of our life, I'd like to take it a step further, and I'd say that it's not just a part of our life, but it is who we are. It is what defines us human beings. So I'd say that all of us as Homo sapiens together, let's just keep enjoying music, and let's just keep enjoying life.